Right, just think over some of the controls because we've got a lot of Heatwave on today. So when I get this all set up as you normally would, then we'll run over that. You can just have the windows down when it gets too hot with that because you get your arms burnt and all that. So right, so do you remember the thing we were saying about turning on before?
I need to put it into neutral first.
Yeah, that's good. So if I'm going to turn on now, let's go over this stuff. So the aircon's already on like that, but most of this I'll leave it to you later on today. Now, I'll do it for you to begin with, but you can start doing this more on your own towards the end. So what you do, if you want it on more, you just turn that to the right. It's on that screen as well, so you just look at that one, the little one down there. Normally 2 or 3 is enough, because you have it on too much, you can't hear anything. How does it affect your driving? Because I don't know if we mentioned this before, I can't remember if we said about how the aircon can affect your car.
Was it something about the creeping? Does it make it harder?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So sometimes in some cars it does. This one, it's no different. Even if you have it on full, like that, it doesn't change a thing at all. Because sometimes the more you have it on, the worse it is. So sometimes it makes your clutch feel a bit rubbery. Like when you move off, it feels a bit funny, like you kind of judders a bit. But this particular car doesn't really make any difference. So that's all we do. You'll turn that up if you want it on more, or down if you want it on less. It should be okay for now band number 2, roughly around there. What other difference does the weather make, do you think, to other people?
So other people might be sort of short-tempered.
Yeah. You get that a lot when it's hot, you get a lot of road rage, people shouting, whatever. So, not so much now, because nearly every car's got aircon now. For the last 10 years or so, every car's pretty much has got aircon. But it can make a difference. So, apart from that, what do you want to go over? Because I know last time we was talking about a few things at the end.
Yeah, so definitely trying the parallel parking again. It was good last time, I just want to check we can still do it.
We'll try that right around this car in front. We'll go and give that a go, so we'll get that out of the way to begin with.
Okay.
What else do you want to go over?
And maybe just the like bigger roundabouts again. I think they should be okay, but I just want to check that I can still do that.
Yeah, turning the road, what do you think about that from last time?
It's still my least favourite, but at the end I could do it. So
this is about the speed we're saying. You don't have to quicker, but that's what we try and do. So you don't do it too slowly. Like doing one here with that road behind, you probably wouldn't do one here for that reason. But if you did, you want to be out of the way as soon as you can, back, going the other way. Because last time we did one just over the hill, didn't we? Remember, it's just at the end.
Yeah.
That car come over the hill. So imagine now if you're driving up this road, you can't see that well over the hill, so you can see enough to see someone there. But if you come flying over, you wouldn't want someone to be there sort of crawling in the road. So if you get out of the way, there's less chance of you being hit. But the best thing is to do it in a good place to begin with. So don't do any stupid place, just do it fast. So anything else you want to go over? Any other topic or anything at all? Because the main aim of this one now is to get you ready for a mock test, a mock driving test, which will maybe be next time or the one after. But we want to get you as independent as we can, so you can do everything on your own, and that's when we go and do a mock test. And then based on that, we work on whatever comes up from that, we're working it from there. But what do you want to go over apart from turn the road we'll do, parking we'll do to begin with, roundabouts, anything else?
I think they're the main ones I wanted to...
That's it. Yeah. The one thing I want to do more of is the crossroads, we didn't do loads of those, especially the one we didn't do, which is right outside where the test centre is, because just in case you get that one, it's a good one to look at. It's the only one of its kind for a long way around, so that's why the test centre's there. It has to be pointed as awkward a place as I can. We've got the big roundabouts, fast road, the crossroads. It's no good having it around here where it's really all dead, quiet roads. There wouldn't be any challenge. So are you okay to do pretty much everything on your own?
I think so. I'll try.
I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do, but you can actually do it. So we're going to move off whenever it's good and try parking on that car there. It's all up to you. Let me know you've finished. So the less I speak, the better. And this one and next one, it's just about me hardly talking at all. So by the end, I just don't say a thing. And if you can do that, that's when you're going to pass the test. You've got a much more chance of passing because you're not relying on me saying stuff. So even if things go wrong, I'm not going to help. If you stall, whatever, I'm not going to help. Unless it's any real danger around you, then I will. But otherwise, like if you stall now, whatever. Is that car behind doing a turn in the road?
Yeah.
Because it's so wide, you don't have to do anything. You just spin around in one turn. But yeah, running. So I was going to say that's a really bad place to do it, but he's gone now. Running. So it's up to you. Just going to move off, park in that car in front, next to it, then park behind it. That's up to you. That's fine. It's all done.
Oh.
Just turn it off.
Sorry.
We won't turn off the all today because it's good with the aircon, just leave it on the whole time. Anytime you pull over or whatever, just leave it turned on.
Okay.
But do you remember the first lesson I said about that? A lot of people think it's off when it's not, and they think it's on when it's off. I remember saying about how you can tell if the car's turned on.
I don't know.
Well, it's a long way back there, but we were saying about looking at the rev counter.
Oh yeah.
It's on at 1, just below 1.
Oh yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm with you.
What was it? Just saying as well, the aircon can't be on if the car's off. So I know you wouldn't know that, but that's how you can tell. It's cool. If it blows hot, you know it's stalled. That's one way you can tell. Right, so up to you. Let's do the parking.
Okay.
I'll still point out any faults or whatever. We'll still work on things, but I'm just not going to be assisting too much.
Should I still do it? Yeah.
It's all up to you. What's the best thing to do if the car's around?
I don't know.
Yeah, you must stop. If anyone's around, you must stop dead. I can't say actually what it's all going to do, but you mustn't go and block the road. Luckily he's going to his house and lives there. But if you come back too much, you can end up blocking the road.
Okay.
But for now on, we'll just complete this maneuver.
Okay. This is what I was meant to do and I forgot. Okay, now I need to go right way.
So somebody said the back house got on the curb because the curb's lowered. All that is because your mirror's up, you can't see. So you've got to pull the mirror down and end it up. So we'll go to another one further now. The most important thing there though is if anyone appears, you must stop dead, don't move at all. Because that one, even if you park where you'd have failed for that because you went back with cars coming. If you go out, your bonnet's swinging right over the road and you're blocking everyone. So you've got to stop, let everyone go. I know you did ask me, but I can't answer because I've got to see what you're going to do. Like someone was talking about before. So I know with that car behind, if you pull next to the car, you do brake lights on, signal left, reverse. So look, I'm not going to move. You know, if they're far on the back, you go to reverse, and then you let them go around, then you go. Right, so let's try another car, another parking on the car further up. Just about mirror's got to go back as well. So it's much better to turn earlier than later. If you turn too early, easy. Too late, you've had it. If you hit the curb, it's too late if you got the curb. So it's always better to be a bit wide, you can wiggle in. Then a bit close, you're kind of stuck. Right, so let's go try it on. It's got control as well because you killed the speed one. I mean, this road is very wide, so someone could probably pass you as you're doing the parking, but you still must stop and give them the chance. So this black car against this.
Oh, okay.
That's good, because imagine if you were rolling back then you turn, that car would have to stop, which wouldn't be good. So I won't say when, but just a bit earlier than before, because that was the thing we had when we did it before, you were turning too late. So if you turn, not yet, but you know, earlier than before, just stop when you reckon you got to turn and we'll have a look at what it's going to look like.
I think I need to do it quite soon. Yeah, now.
So if you stop dead, that there is pretty much the late you can leave, so it's good. Any later will be too late. So there's like the very limit of how far you can go back.
Okay.
It's not wrong, it's just that there is a limit. So if you go back anywhere at all, you would hit the curb. Yeah, but that's good. The other way is, do you remember we said about the bottom toward the far left of that car, as you look at there, will be about round here somewhere. Mm-hmm. So roughly where my green badge is about. So that's roughly how you can line up as well. Yeah, so the rest up to you. Looking back's good as well, because you're looking around really well.
Okay. Now just make it straight, I think.
That's good, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. So it won't stay here because we're blocking the drives, that's really good. So that one's a lot better. It's just all, you just looked around better, you stopped better, and you got the angle better. Right, so Don't we finish that?
With the mirror, yeah.
No, the last time we did it was raining as well. That can make a difference because you can see better now. Because if the mirror's covered in water, it does make a difference. Well, let's move on. We'll try more of that maybe later on this road, but if not, we'll try some when we get to them.
Okay.
Looking
Alright, yeah.
So there's always like mirror, which is like the blind spot as well, and then still and manoeuvre. Not still and there's fine because no one's around, but it's pretty much always that mirror, still and manoeuvre all the time, always the same all the time. What we'll do is we'll pull up on the left, somewhere you can do a turn in the road. It's up to you to choose somewhere, but just pick a spot where you could do one. So we'll turn this over, explain one.
With that guy saying, like, maybe here.
That's up to you. I don't even answer because now it's just all up to you to make your own choice. Yep, so that's good. Yep,
Shall I? Oh, sorry.
That's it. Yep, so when it's safe we'll do a turn in the road. Get no rush but reasonably quick like before. Because then we can do some more parking on those cars on the other side of the road. So we'll get manoeuvring out of the way to begin with, and then we'll go do some big roundabouts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right, so it's up to you again. I'm only going to help get if I need to point anything out, but I won't answer unless there's anything, any great danger.
I'm looking. I
That's
see
right,
that
that's it.
car.
That's good.
Just accident there, I think.
So what do you think of that?
Yeah, I think it was okay.
That's good, that's it, so we'll carry on driving now.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll actually pull up anywhere just to get that car behind out of the way.
Okay.
That's good. Just so they won't be there when we're parking. They weren't waiting for us once, but we don't make them keep waiting every time we manoeuvre. Yep, so that's good. So that was when you looked around more, you saw that car coming before you move back, so that's really good. So we're going to try parking on the van. The van is no different to a car in terms of how it's done. It's the same thing. So yeah, same again. That was good last time. Just going to get the whole procedure good, like the steering, the mirror, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's try another one. I'm deliberately being vague what I'll say so I don't give too much away. Why not go to stop signs? Can't you go? Mate, you could go, but why not? If you're going to park. If you've got a lorry right behind you, you don't want to pull up if that lorry's coming down the road.
Okay.
If he's there, you don't want to pull up and just block the whole road. So it's when you do manoeuvre, you must look for anyone, don't go at all. If anyone is around, you must wait till it's totally clear, then go and do it. If you move off, then they appear, that's fine, but that lorry was coming around the corner before you moved. So, is anyone around at all?
I don't think so.
No, that's good.
Okay, so
That's it.
So go now.
So, say if a lorry came around the corner now, fine, you could even pull up again if you wanted to, but you don't want to be in a lorry and have someone pull up in a car blocking you when they could have waited for you to go. Right, so back over to you at parking on the van. So a lot of manoeuvres I would say is about awareness. It's the manoeuvre itself isn't the point. It's that you're looking around and that you're aware. That's the main thing that matters.
So we need to do that as well.
So where are you going?
Oh, where should I am going?
So if you
Sorry.
want to just go back to where it was. You never turn right at the beginning because if you turn right, you go the wrong way. Just get the wheels turned to this. Is anyone behind?
No.
Just creep forward with the wheels still turned right. Because otherwise you'll go a weird angle. That's good.
Okay.
It's always left. If you go right, it's going to go wrong.
Sorry, I don't know why I did that. That
Right,
was
so
really weird.
back to normal. It's like most manoeuvres you turn left, helps when you go backwards, you nearly always turn left. There are some times you turn right, but like a left reverse, a left corner, same sort of thing. Running so back over to you. If you do see a car as well, let me know, or any vehicle, let me know as soon as you see it, then I can see how soon you're seeing it, or
Okay.
just stop.
Right.
the main place to look.
Yeah.
That's it. So 90% out the back, out that left shoulder. That's good.
Looking pretty far away from that.
That's good. It only feels far away because before you kept going on the curb. That's why if it looks further, that's fine. That's just how it should be. You can always wiggle him back, forward, whatever. Remember, the purpose of this is to show you understand the technique. You don't have to get it spot on every time. That is anyway, you could leave your car there, nothing wrong with that, because you're lined up with the van. That's good. But don't worry about being too close, you just get in like that, get it done, that's fine. No one can that time, no one's coming around anywhere, that was good. But if anyone appears like that, just stop dead, wait, and then carry on. So, do you want to try any more of those, or are those okay? Because it's just now whatever you need to work on, what are we going to do?
Maybe, you know when you do it but you're reversing up the hill?
Yeah.
Because this is kind of down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, try that if you can, yeah. I'll say if you can because you don't normally get that, so we will do it. This is what you can do, but we're focusing on things you have to do for now. So things like bay parking we'll try and do, but you don't have to do that. So it's all zooming in on anything we really have to do. So we'll try that if you can down this hill, because there might be some down there. But if not, we'll go and do some, probably on the way back that'll be. You don't get that many hills around, it's quite flat, apart from this one bit. It's all pretty flat roads everywhere. Right, so yeah, we'll give that a go if we can. So, yeah, let's carry on. So if you see a silver car down the hill further on, that's up to you. If you think you can park on it, just let me know if you want to try it. If not, we'll just keep driving. The whole point is now is I'm not really here. Too much like I'm not here, I'm just kind of guiding, but I'm not really in the car.
Was it that bad?
Would that be safe or not?
It was quite close to the road, so
that's what we'll give it a go. It's good thinking when it's not too bad, because it's a fairly clear road. It's good thinking though. If it was any further down we wouldn't, but it should be good. That's it. As long as you're aware what's around you might signal if someone comes down, but that's good. Like if the van was there, you certainly wouldn't, but run him slow. Just give it a go. So much that reverse is riding. It's going to be right down. That's good. Because before it's kind of sticking up a little bit. So that's good. Looking again is the main thing. Sometimes the hill's easier because it kind of gives you a bit of break, or it slows you down. So what do you think of that?
Was it okay, the little roll at the end?
What do you reckon?
I think.
I mean, does it matter or not about that?
Maybe it doesn't matter actually.
That's fine. So that's really good. That's probably the best one yet, because you're on a hill. You're looking around was good. So you're looking down there was good. That was all looking back a lot. Because you remember we said last time, like on the turn in the road, because all the moves are the same. Whichever one you do, they're all very similar. Was it no good if you look in that mirror too much, or if you look anywhere too much apart from out the back?
Or like something might appear.
Yep. So the thing is, you always look where you're going, which sounds obvious, but if I said to you now, drive to the end of the road, but look out the back window the whole time, you wouldn't. So you wouldn't go backwards, looking forwards. I know you got a mirror, but it's not the same. You can't see as well. Like when you do that, I'm really careful. I'm looking all around. I don't look like I am, but I'm kind of moving my eyes a lot. Right. So we're going to go into the road. Yeah, just think if we go the other way, we're going to try that. I'm going to go over this just briefly with you, but. Actually, now it works. I don't want to go. I want to see if you can do it. Because this is all about now doing it without me briefing you. So if I go into the road right, there's something coming up we haven't done before, which I just want to show you. That's good. Just things like that. It's good you can work it out. That's good, because there's other cars coming down behind you, there's nowhere near us at all. That's fine. Okay, so into the road right. You would maybe see another when you move off, because that car was coming out. I think you can't always driveway. But any day, you still always see them when you move off. So there, how could that be a little bit better?
Did I move a bit too soon?
That's it. You saw him, you stopped, but you sort of going over the line a bit earlier. So you sort of keep way back, assess it, and then go. this is the point we're doing about having sort of positivity but not rushing it.
Okay.
But that's not dangerous. You saw him, you stopped, you slowed down, no problem. But if you go over the line at all, you could make a think you're going to come out. So if we go into the road left, so this one, we've done this line for lesson on the way back most times, but just keep it really slow. And you generally don't cross the line so you can see it's clear to go. That's good. So this is what I do in the next few lessons, just sort of tidying things up. So when we get to the very end of the road, we're going to turn right, which we haven't done before. So when you look at it, when you get there, and you can see it, just let me know what you're thinking about it. We'll some for your groups. This is kind of going back to what we did a few lessons ago, but just let me know.
Okay, right, so this is the end.
That's it. So where we go? So how would you do that?
There's a box. Okay.
So where'd you go?
So I should be in the box, but not yet, I think.
Where'd you go there? Where are you going to go?
Sorry?
Yeah, that's good. Where do we go?
We go here.
That's it. Just asking because when you say about the box, the way you might be trying to turn right the way. That's good. Where can we go?
Oops.
Just down there. What did you do there?
I should be. Am I at the store?
That's it.
Yep. Oh yeah, because of the red.
So where can we go?
We can go now.
That's good.
I can move quick enough.
See, that store, does that matter or not?
I don't think it was too dangerous.
That's it. So I know no idea, but it doesn't actually matter because you didn't cause any trouble. But it's just about getting across down earlier, looking earlier, or you could just go straight away. But we haven't done that before, that's why we're doing it today. Straight on now. We'll go around and have a look at that one again.
Okay.
That's good that you went the correct way, because when you're saying go right in the box, people have been known to try and turn the wrong way down the road. It's all, like people coming towards us on this side.
Yeah, I didn't explain that well. I did mean straight, but
that's good.
Like,
it's like the box. It's good you mentioned that, but it doesn't really apply much to us. Like in the morning rush hour, it would. You won't get to see that today, but if you come here like the rush hour, it's mad up that hill. It's like from here to there to here is all queued up. So we'll go and look at that one. But that's kind of what we're doing later on, and that's the one I mentioned by the sector. So roundabout right, fourth exit. The one where all the shops are.
oh, this is where we go.
Yep, that's
but
it.
it's the other way around.
That's it. Don't flex it, just go slow. So, if you slow down too much into. While he's on the approach, he's got to go because you had a perfect chance you didn't go. If you hesitate, you've lost it. So if you slow down and hesitate, what must you then do with the gear? Like no, imagine if you
It
can.
should have been to one.
That's it, clutch down now, braking one. That's it. And then more nice and wide. You can go with the car but not the ice cream one. So nice and wide, then we'll overtake him. Absolutely. Yep, it's just a case to decide earlier and go. Like the one with the crossroads, you could have gone straight away. It's just easier to go. But now what's happening on the way?
That's it.
Clutch down. Is that man? Clutch down, braking. That's it. Then that back on. That's what I was saying before about, remember last week we had them kids, so I remember walking the other way. We were saying about the kids walking over. That's a good example because it's hard to engineer that, but that man where it was, that's exactly where you'd expect him to stop. Because if you don't and he runs through it, I know he didn't, but if he did, then you could hit him. So a lot of it's just about seeing it and just taking a chance earlier. So when I go next right, this is a great example of that, because how much can you see around the bend?
I can't really see it.
That's it. So how are you going to do this?
So I should go really slowly.
Yep, that's it. You virtually park on the bend, then move off again. So down to one. That's it. Creep, come and go.
Yeah.
That's good. Now that one you can't be positive because you can't see. That's the thing. The other ones you can see, like where when you went over, where the crossroads is and the other roundabout, the massive truck, perfect chance to go through. But the struggling you got, that's partly because of the aircon, as we were talking about earlier on. When he likes that bang, it's not just because of that, but that's what can happen if you have the aircon on a lot in a small car, a very small engine car. He will struggle because he just hasn't got as much power to go with the aircon on. Possibly everything runs off the engine or the aircon, every single thing runs off that. So the more you turn on, the more stress the engine's under. And that was just because you got a bit slow for two.
Right, yeah.
So I'm still
Yeah,
not
I
going to
should
say.
have known that actually, that was silly.
I'm not going to say how much, but that's what we're working on. So we're going to do something. If it goes wrong, we'll work on it, and then we're going to do it again. So end of the road right at the very end, where we did before, on that crossroads. This can look like the end here, but it's not. It's just a bit of a... How would you know that's not the end? Because it's quite hard now.
It does there's no like lines going across.
That's good. So you got a crossing line, but not, like I said, not give way or whatever. It is quite hard to tell because sometimes I've had people there who have stopped thinking that's the end of the road. So, yep, end of the road right. I won't talk through because you know what to do. No, you're not rushing it, but try and take the first chance you can. That doesn't mean you've got to go, it just means you've got to approach at a slow speed. Look, get a chance when you can.
So, right.
That's good. Before those or not? No, so that would have been too bad, that would have been pretty fast. That's good. It's good looking around there as well. So without rushing these, is there any chance of going or not?
Oh yeah, I can go.
That's good, that's good. It's good because you had several looks, that's fine. So sometimes it's easier just to go, not just go because you want it, but it's easier just to look, think, oh yeah, it's clear. On Beckett's farm, this is fine now, but if you wanted to there, you could have done what to get ahead faster. Not that we're in a rush again, but what could you do here to get more progress? That car turning left, what could you do?
Oh, gone.
That's it.
Right.
So no point in just one turn, that's fine. But say there were 2 or 3 in a row turning left, it's like on Beckett's farm roundabout with it, they're all going left. Oh, these things will go around. That's fine. So the one on the right, the black one, has got his foot down gone. That's what I say about if you're in the right lane, get on with it. So that right lane gets out of the way, and it all works out well. So it's roundabout, we'll go right again, just so we get to practice out and do a little bit of the crossing by the green. We'll move on to the big ones again, but we're going to be taking some different routes today, so you're not on the roads that you're too familiar with. So roundabout, right, 4th exit, same way as before. So looking ahead, like where the silver van is, that's what you're looking for when you're there. So is anyone going to come from there or from the left and block? Is it looking likely or not? That's good, so when can we go?
No.
That's good, that's great. That's good, I'll see that one back on. That's good, it's nice and slow. That's it, really slow. Normally I'd say change it, but because it's so busy, that's good to keep it slow. Is there anyone by the crossings at the wall? No, that's good. It's hard with the sun and the shadows as well. So straight on, and then can we get past this next crossing? That's good. Yeah, crossings are difficult to teach because you need just the right people there, just the right time. That's quite difficult. So do you want to try that again, or is that okay?
No, it's okay. I was being stupid the first time.
I'm just going to follow in. But it's got to try these things because if you don't try them, you never know. That's it. So there, that's good because in the future, what would you do there differently if you could go back in time and do that again? What could you do differently there?
Maybe you should have been a bit more right and then been more smooth.
Good. What else could you do? That's true, but what else could you do to make it easier to get around the bend and the hill?
A bit slower.
Yep. What else would you do? That's it, that's good. So any of those things are fine. There is no one answer. It's a lot easier in 2. So I come that way to pick up a lot, it's a lot easier to go back in 2. But 3 can be done. It all depends on your car.
Yeah, except to turn quite sharply there.
Yep, that's it. That's why before when we turned right there we stopped 1 and looked. Because trying to turn right in 2, even that's too fast. So when you get just around the corner, we're on the next road on the left.
Oh, this one.
Try and stay 3 now, just see how this feels. Would have been easier if you hadn't done that, but yeah, not that man that you pulled over us. Because he's not wrong, but how does that feel different?
I was braking while I was doing it because I saw that.
Yeah, that's good, but how does it feel different in 3rd compared to 2nd?
It's a lot faster.
Yeah, that's it. So not wrong, but it's different. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you could. It works, it's a lot easier in 2. So end of the road we go left. familiar roads now and then back to some roads you don't know. That's good. That's nice and positive. You look in, you're going, hanging about. So next road on the right where that Jeep just came from. It all flying out the back. It's a filthy car. So generally, it's like before, you always come out in one, you enter in two. There are some roads you can enter in third, but as you felt before, it's not the nicest thing to do. It feels a bit fast and arms. Again, it does depend on your car. Every car feels different. Like some you wouldn't do in third, some there they just cut out. Some you could do in third, you wouldn't even feel it. So next road on the right. Again, this is back over to you, I won't say too much. Just think about what you're going to do. That's good to go. That was a perfect thing there, because if that blue car had turned in, what would you have done if they turned on the
should have
road?
waited for them, like
That's
you
it.
waited them.
But because they didn't, you got on with it, get out of the way. That's where you got to get just the right balance. It's really good. I mean, not the balance between going and stopping, not the balance in the touch. This is why being positive is good. Because if you're not positive there, you could have stopped, you'd have been in their path, and then you get smashed. That's where that crash was, we had months ago now, the start of that lesson we did.
Yeah, the white car.
That's it. So second left, we're not going to stay around here long because we know these roads quite well. It's going to get to another bit you don't know so much. Everyone's coming out for the sun. Looks like the schools might shut early, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really hot to be at school.
So end of the road, we'll go left. The more you drive as well now, I'm going to get you to choose your own route, so it won't be saying too much apart from just getting you to choose a few directions. So it doesn't matter if you want to go left or right, it's up to you, not make any difference.
I'll go left.
It's all about just being on your own, getting independent and not relying on me too much. It's good. It won't be long from now, on 2 weeks time, you could be on your own, well almost, on 2 weeks and a bit.
Yeah. That's a weird thought.
I don't know just yet, but the thing we're doing that standards check I'm doing with someone in the back, that might well be basing on about sort of getting you ready to run your own. I don't know yet because it's too far away to design, but it's probably like, because by then we'll have covered pretty much all the normal kind of stuff. So at the end of the road, we'll go left. That'd be a lot easier.
I should have just gone, I think.
I know what else would you do, because if it's pretty bad, would you do more?
Oh, should I have waited?
That's it, just slow down more. One, definitely one. See, two works, but it's very hard to go over in two. In a way that shows you did it well, especially that speed's not too high. It's only 30 days.
Okay.
But just around that road, you will nearly always go out one. Now you did work in two, but you're sort of rushing to get out. So you'll get there, look left, right, and then go. It doesn't have to be any certain order, you know, as long as you look at, normally it's like twice both ways is good. If you find you want to go left, right, left, go, that's too quick. So you've got to have a good, sort of smooth, slow look. Next road on the right, before the roundabout, comes up quite soon.
Oh, okay.
So as you go along this road, just let me know what you're thinking, because we haven't been here before, so it's good practice.
So that means that
top you could do.
Maybe like 40.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, even though this is pretty good, whatever this is, it's
30.
that's good. So it's a limit, not a target. You don't have to. If you did 60 down here, you'd be mad. This is a massive little sort of maze of back roads around here, and I'm just going to keep following ahead. So as you go along, just keep letting know what you see, because there's certain things you can sort of see and plan for.
So should maybe I think a bit slower.
That's good.
Because that was a bit scary.
That was good. It's just you see there are a lot of potholes. It's very popular for dumping rubbish around here, so you got mattresses in the road. So what kind of junction is that?
It's a T. No, I don't know.
That's it. I was going to say to one myself, but it's actually a T, yeah. So it's struggling, what do you think?
That should be in six.
That's good. That's the way junction I was thinking about it. That's good. That changes your speed of positioning good, because imagine you doing 60 around here, you wouldn't survive. You certainly have your mirrors smashed off. There's that junction. What's that man doing? That's good. You don't expect many in the road around here, but you got to know, is he walking or I don't know? Because he's very overdressed to be walking.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's going.
It's quite a strange area. The winter these get shut because it's just, ice and snow, you can't get down here. This will come out eventually by the big roundabouts, that's what we're heading towards. So if that man is hitchhiking, is that legal or not?
I don't know, is it not legal?
So, not anymore now. So if they're hitchhiking, I wouldn't ever recommend picking them up, because if you pick them up, that could be it. So I know it's not, but you do get people around here sort of to try and hitch a lift.
Yeah, and that's illegal?
Yep. Because all they're trying to do is nick your car normally.
Right,
So
okay.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I haven't checked that, but I'm sure it is, because I remember reading it a few years ago about that. But I wouldn't do it anyway, it's just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, on lesson, I've had it when someone tried to ask for it, trying to have a lift on lesson, but most people don't pick on learning cost, so they don't have to give them a lift. But end of the road, we're going to go left. So this one, how good's the view?
No.
That's it, so it's best thing to do. That's good, that's good.
It's okay.
So it's kind of open, but it only becomes open very late. So that's good to come down to Walnut Creek. You can come out into it, but it's very fast, you can't decide. What's that car doing in front?
Are they going to turn?
Yep, so you're going to make it all the way in time. That's good. It's good actually keeping backing up and sort of zooming towards them. Because some people say, well, they're turning, they'll be gone by the time I get there, and then we're not. So straight on. Eventually, but not yet, we're going to be following signs for Alf Church, but it'll be quite a long way down the road, just to put a little bit of line. So we'll try the big roundabout, see how that goes, and then we'll work on whatever we need to from there.
So what's the speed limit down here? It can't be 30, it must be...
What was the last one you saw?
Oh, so it's still the same, the national?
That's it,
so
that's it.
Okay, right, so...
Because what is there missing? Chris said it wouldn't be 30, but how would you know that?
There's no lampposts.
Yep, that's good. It is possible that there could be none and it is 30, but it's very rare that. Like back there, further on this road is actually the case, because there are no lampposts, but it is 30. In that case, what should you have every now and then?
They should have the small 30 signs.
That's it. Do you remember what they're called? So you don't need to know what's the name from.
I can't remember what they're
Starts with that
called.
bar.
Is it like repeats?
Yep, that's it. So it all repeats what it is. So generally, if you see a repeat, you haven't seen a big, what you call terminal, the big two signs at the beginning, you've generally missed the terminal. But the signs either can fall down, people can steal them, whatever. Not long ago, people used to steal them to scrap, but they're not worth anything now. But a lot of signs around here are missing when they got nicked, and the money's not there to replace them. So following Alf Church. So that approach is good because that's much smoother and slower. Look, when can we go? Could you have an ear as well, because these things from the right are coming through, because they're not turning.
Maybe after that.
That's good. That's great. That's good. And then just straight ahead. That's good though, because any of those vehicles could have turned in without seeing, but it's good to wait and make sure. So that there's not been hesitant, that's been safe. You wouldn't want to get there and just come out for the sake of it. But what you don't want is to sit there for ages when you could have gone. That's what we're working on, to get the right kind of mix between the two things.
So that was the first time I could go?
Yep,
was it?
that's good.
Okay. I thought it was, but just in case.
So next roundabout, we're going to go left. So just looking at the sign, what does that conclude to give you about the road on the left?
What does this mean, the small one? It's like, it's a small, what is it? It's like a very small road,
That's
isn't it?
So it doesn't always apply, but it is in this case small road, that's correct. So really careful, I won't talk too much, but just let me know what you think of this road when you go in.
Oh, okay, very small. Oh, we came out this way before.
That's it, so really slow. That approach is good, I'm just leading so I can't see as far as you, but that's good. So yeah, before we did come out that way and we gave right there. So is anyone going to come zooming up? If they did, what could you do?
I would stop.
Yeah, that's it. That's
wait for them to go around.
That's good. Why not go left on the grass? Back there especially.
Because maybe I couldn't get out of the grass again. Would it get stuck
that's
in
it.
there?
Here there's a massive ditch. There you can't see there's a huge ditch. There's a snake on the road. It's horse like a snake in the road. Yeah, so if you go off the grass, your car's going to go diagonally down this slope, you're in big trouble then. So yeah, you stop, it's up to them to give way, because we can't give way. So end of the road, let's go, it's up to you, left or right, doesn't matter.
Go right.
So this is all places we've been before, but the other way around, so it looks totally different.
Yeah.
What do you think of what's the speed on this road?
It should be 30, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Because that narrow bit back there, that was national not long ago, that's much too fast for them. So what are you thinking about this?
So I can't see actually.
That's it.
I think
Let's see.
it should be maybe in second.
That's good. That's it. That's great.
Now I can see.
So end of the road, we'll go right. Just keep right a little bit away from this trees. The slight bit like that doesn't matter. It's just as long as you don't go scratching the road. Generally, knocking the mirrors okay, but knocking the body, you're going to get too close to the body of the car. That's good. That's what's hoping you do, because if you try and creep out it too quick, that can be bad. That's good. Because some of them in the past is where you've gone right and then left. So I always said before about just turn right and that's it. That was good. So, coming up in a moment to Beckett's farm, which is taking a very long result route round to get in. So, you're okay if I just give you directions and you just do it on your own, or do you want to go over anything?
I'll try to do it on my own.
Yeah,
Is this the one where the lanes, like, there's less lanes when you go around? Is it that one, or is that different?
It's that big one. The other one we go around the lines up.
Like an oval one?
That's it. So when I go ahead, second exit, that's all we need to know. It's the A435S, but so that's the only one I can really just stay a bit more left. But the lines of that were good. You did get them back, there's no one around, so that was fine, that's fine. And then we'll go next road on the left. Can we change all the routes up so you're not too familiar with where we're going? That's good. So nothing wrong with that. How else could you have entered that road?
Maybe in third?
Yeah, that's it. Because what was telling you could do that, there's no signs or whatever, but what was telling you that might be possible.
So the bend of the... was that?
Yeah. I'll draw this in a bit, I'll show you, but it's actually I went through, it's like a Y junction in a way, it's not, but it looks like one. So it's like a diagonal entrance. So you don't have to, that's fine, you did, but you think, oh, that's okay, I'll go around here in third. Also, because the cars behind you go fast, sometimes it's easier to get off in third than slow down too much.
Okay.
Look for the live carriageway where there's live traffic behind you. You don't need to stay too slow. So next road on the right, where that is up to you.
It's not right. Sorry. Oh, okay, it's okay.
Not so much gas. So when you go around, it's very slow. That was going to go 2, no pedals at all. Let the car pull on its own and go.
Okay.
So if you have any gas on the corner, it feels horrible because you get a sudden sort of yank around the corner. So when it's safe, when you pull up somewhere, it's up to you, no rush, but anyway safe. It's quite a long road. Needs to be safe or not? No, that's it. Why not? This will be a really bad place to pull over, but why?
Wait, is the sun better actually? Because then they can see me.
Just keep going. It's a good thing, yeah, you can do that, yeah. Like in the shadows, you're not good. That's a good answer there, but why else would that not be good there? Why would this be bad here sounding?
Because the corner and then they can't see me.
That's it. So you want to be able to see a long way ahead and behind. So anywhere safe, that's up to you.
Okay, so around here, but not in someone's drop.
That's good. That's on the right, that's good. Because back there, you notice you didn't go to the grass, but you kind of was a little bit far left. So as you know, it's good, but you wouldn't want to be this far left when you drive. Because you notice when you just went a little bit towards that curve, towards the curve, the grass, whatever it was, on the side there, back there. So I'm just going to run that thing in, because this is, I'm that down, it's still quite warm. And you don't have to do this in third, but it just depends on your car. This particular car can do it quite well. So you've got the road like that, and that road wasn't like that. It wasn't a 90 degree. It was more like sort of that, sort of sweeping around in a way. So this is what we're developing now. It's if we all do the road like that. So you come up to it with your mirror signal, maybe just stay in 3 or drop to 3, depending on what you're doing. Just go around, off you go. Because the speed here is still going to be what? When you come off that road.
It'll be the same. So,
yep, that's it.
Yeah.
So if you changed here, you might slow down more, but even still, if it was 30, you could still be in third in this particular car. Because in some cars you can't, some you can. But you can just go only 3, and it's easier. Because once you've got a lorry behind you, I think there was a lorry behind anyway.
There was, yeah.
You can sort of stay in 3, go, done. So no danger if you brake to come down to 2, you went, that's okay as well. But if you can, you sort of stay in the gear that you're in, or drop to 3, around you go. Okay. So anything else so far that's come up you want to go over? Apart from like the roundabout, we're going to go over more. What could have been better about that?
Yeah, I didn't go when I could have gone, and then I didn't.
Well, that was pretty good because you didn't have a chance before then, that's fine. But what was it could have been better?
And I wasn't in the, I was kind of between 2 lanes, I think, as well.
There's no one behind us, so I didn't go for the wheel or brake, whatever. But yeah, you want to get safe, I'll blow that one up. Like, something like that. And how many lanes were there on the approach?
3. Was it? Or was it 2?
So that's 2 down. It doesn't really matter, there could be 2 or 3, but that one is only 2. And then you get the cross like that. So as you came up, you were sort of like that, but as you're looking right, you're going towards the right. So you didn't really cross the line there, but you were quite far to the right there. But ideally you want to be like that, just sort of pointing that way. So when you move off, you already go like that. Now when you went, it was good, but that car was still sort of here. Let's try and draw this one in. So about there. So when you're sort of here, you weren't going to hit them, but you want to wait till they're fully gone, then go. Because if you start moving at all, they will still sort of go like that. You're nowhere near hitting them, but you want to wait till they're fully gone, and then go. So it could be that they could do what, if you move off here, what might that car do?
They might want to come to the left and
That's it. So you might have a surprise if you got like that, bang, because you're going to be sort of heading to the side of their car. So a lot of it's good, it's about slowing it down a little bit, steering a bit more, so when you go, you keep tight in the lane. Yeah, because you do have a bit of a wobble like when you went. You sort of like, you weren't like fully over, you got like that, so beat your cars in the right hand lane, so you're sort of straight. Because what could someone be doing from the right lane?
They might want to overtake.
Yep, that's it. They might not see you because they could be going no faster going. If you're there, you might swerve them, you might make them swerve around. Yeah, just going to try it again, but the actual direction was good and the idea was good. So back over to you. That's really good, actually reacted to that well. You don't always get thanks for it, but they don't have to, it's just most people say thanks, but you might be a bit warm. It's all about thinking about why people do things, so if you're on a bike in this weather, you might not feel that good.
Yeah.
It's not very nice in the car though, because it's not in the greenhouse. So what's going on?
We're gonna join a dual carriageway. Is it? Yeah.
You are, but this is weird here, because what's it saying, that sign?
Giveaway.
Yep. So just imagine it's a stop though, it's not. You kind of roll up and I just want you to stop just before the line, just so we get to have a look at this. That's it. So we're actually going to go left into this left lane and go down the hill, because then normally we come off here. When we go second left towards Weather Oak, you come off here.
Right.
It will come from the fast road we turn off.
Oh yeah.
So when you go, it's good to sort of move in about now, as long as they're not coming in. Is he coming in first or second next to him? It says first. That's good. That's good. Just never trust him, because he could have said first and not second. So we creep, that's good. And then left signal goes on. Stay in the left lane, just go down the hill. So do you recognise this where we normally come off?
Yes, it goes under, doesn't it?
That's it. So the left signal goes on. That just shows we're not going to try and join. You don't actually have to do that, but it's just safer if you do. It tells our van, look, you go around. Yep, so you don't get them in many places around here. That's one of them where you do that. So let's go ahead, because I want us all go back up the other side of the hill.
Okay. Actually, no, they have to give way to me.
Because there's another roundabout we've done before, we're going to go and look at this one as well. So you could have there gone left to join the road, but I just wanted to try this so we get more practice at joining on these. So when I go towards the Evesham, so let me know which one it's going to be. We did this the other week, but you might not remember because we've been around loads of roads, so the all stops all the same. That's good. That's great. So I can't film, I was having a bit of trouble with that lorry. That lorry's kind of blocking him in. So Evesham, which way?
Sorry.
Also Portway.
Straight. Okay.
That's it. So Evesham's right back there when you come up the slip road, I'd say. Okay. What could you have done on this one? You don't have to, what could you have done?
Handbrake.
Yep. Oh, how could you have got there quicker?
I'm not sure.
So on both lanes, you go in the right lane, go around everyone and go.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we're not bothered now, but you would have got through the lights before the change. But that comes in much later on. Yeah, that might be what we're doing more like on the last lesson before the test. It's what we call making progress, which we're not really that bothered about for now. Because it's not wrong, it's just you could have made not the one on the right now, you're going to go around, make progress. That's good, that's good, let's go, go. And lights, we don't give way, just go. So light control, just go. It's good to look right, but you don't want to give way to the right unless anyone's coming through. So third exit, follow the white van. Okay. I'll be careful there because that's the motor exit, so if you go down there, we're stuck.
Is this one?
That's it.
I think.
What would you do about now?
So now I need to stay back here.
What else is wrong? Just to warn everyone we're going to do. That's good.
Yep. Okay.
Now, I know for me you can only go left, but you say, look, I'm definitely going off. I'm not going to try and force my way around. You see I'm running the right mirror now, so you're going to come this way as well.
No, I don't think so.
No, that's good. But if you had done, you're helping him by saying, look, we're coming off, you're going that way. So a lot more driving now is about thinking rather than we're not talking about physical stuff so much, but it's all, because all that's really good, a lot of moving and that's fine. We're looking at all like the thought process. So keep following Portway. We have been here before, so you might remember this.
Okay, I'm coming off now.
Yep.
Okay.
So what's that diagonal line mean?
It means it's like a diagonal coming off.
That's it, so that's good to see, it'll keep going. So next road on the right to the top of the hill. That's what you need to do now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so slip roads are normally a diagonal line, not always, doesn't always work, but what's this skid mark for on the floor, do you think?
Someone's gone too far.
That's it, that's good. You see why, because it bends, something comes up. That's good. Do you remember in the past we pulled up over here somewhere?
Yeah, I remember it.
So to go into the road towards Birmingham, try that.
Right.
That's it. So they're going to try those roundabouts again. But they were good. They try a few aheads and a few rights. But I won't so much now for a few minutes. Let's see how this goes.
I remember this as a long way.
Is it one way or not?
Maybe it's not actually.
That's it.
Maybe it joins the road. Is
That's
it
it.
that?
That's good.
About it.
Because that car facing towards us gives you a clue it's not one way. And you can only come in from where the vans are parked to the garage. You can't come in from the end. So that one could come this way, it won't, but it could.
Okay.
So they would know that people are coming up on the wrong side because they would have come down that way to get here, unless they've gone the wrong way. Because you can't come in from this end unless you do something spectacularly wrong. So they're going to follow Birmingham, and I'm not even going to speak or ask any questions. It's just up to you to do. And if you're not sure, just let me know.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. 3.
It's number 2, was it 2, not 3?
Oh, because the stumpy end.
That's it, that's it. So we'll go over that a bit, but first of all, let's
So
see
there's
this.
lights, so it means I can just go if I can.
That's good.
The lights.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, too late.
So as if you did bad, then that van behind's killed you. So that van was going through no matter what.
Yeah.
And he had the right to you because he was green on the approach, so that was good.
Oh, but this is the same Birmingham, so it's here.
That's good.
Oh yeah, because it's
That's it.
only
That's it. Because that there, that's a stump. If you go down there, what would you be doing? Not where would you be going?
that. I think might be a motorway.
Yep. So you're going to motorway the wrong way. So you know, because everyone who's been flying towards you, big trouble there. So yeah, the stumps generally you don't go down the stump. There are exceptions where you can, where the sign's either wrong or it's drawn that way. But that's good. Do you remember what we said about this before?
This sign means that it's recommended 50, but you
That's
don't
good.
have. You could go a bit faster.
That's it. So we're now going to follow the sign for Solihull. That's up to you. Just let me know which way it's going to be, so I know you're going the right way, and then the rest up to you. See now then. That's good. What's that speed as well?
Oh, it went a bit below 50, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to turn around a bit now. I know I should probably go back when I can. Okay, I can now.
Okay, so Solihull, where's that?
Fourth exit.
That's it.
Oh, so I'm looking right now again.
That's good. Now, I know I could have told you that, but if you're on your own, you wouldn't know that. So this is all about being on your own. Yep, that's great. So right fourth, that's over to you.
Should stop right here, right to the right. That's one. Oh no, why did I do that? Continue. Actually, maybe it's okay. No, I need to come over a bit. Oh no, 3, I think. Oh, okay, and then off here. Alright.
So what do you think of that?
Okay. I don't know, was I not meant to go third?
That's good, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, that's good.
Yeah, I went to third and then I panicked that maybe I shouldn't have done that, but then I think it was actually okay.
That's better because you're in the past, that's what we're saying about going, you know, make positive progress. Nothing wrong with that, it might feel weird because you haven't done much before, but that's fine. Because I was saying on the other road about you can go off in third sometimes. So that's all good. That's the lanes we've got there, so do you want to try any more of that or is that okay?
Yeah, maybe a bit more, because I thought I'd done it wrong.
So we'll do that one that went a bit wrong at the beginning with like where the lines were a bit wonky, but that was really good.
So I was in the right lanes.
Yep, that's it. So I don't think Ben, that's good, but you're very close to the left. So when you go around like that, you're around now, that's fine. You're not going to hit it, but you're sort of getting right towards that curve there. So if we go next left. Yeah, what went a bit wrong with that one?
cut over the lane.
What made that happen? It wasn't really steering, but it could have been that, but what else was it?
Was it going too quick for...
Yep, that's it. See, if you can steer quicker, but if you shouldn't have to, so if you slow down a little bit more, you got more time to steer. But this is important now because you're analysing your own faults. This shows that when you drive on your own, you can see what went wrong and work on it, which is an important thing to be able to do. Okay, that's probably what we're going to do the lesson before you test, where we do my test. That's what I want to work on the most, because that's quite a good thing to develop. So this is good, but no more left. So wherever that curve is, it changes every time you go down the road. But it's difficult to say, because as soon as I can say it changes. When you go over the slope like that, that's good. You should be sitting on the letter A of the slope, roughly. Because every slope's on different, but I don't know if there's another one. Oh, but when you get to the end of the road, go left. I was talking about slowing down the approaches, they've got a lot better. This one in particular is quite bendy,
Yeah.
so it's actually pretty slow. These skid marks on the floor there, someone's coming too quick. That's good. It's what you don't steer back. Because I've seen it is because you steer tight in. It should look when you come out of a junction like you're going to hit the curb. If it doesn't, if it looks like you are.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because I thought I was going to hit the curb.
So when you go about a metre to the curb, you've got loads of room.
Okay.
So when you turn right, it looks to me like you're going to hit, but you're not. Because when you're on the opposite side of the car, it looks a little bit different. So it's like on this roundabout when you go ahead. Which lane would it be added to? Just guessing because we can't see.
Probably left.
That's it. So when you go there, you've got to bend left so much it looks like you're almost going to turn left. But you're not, because you're not signalling that, so you sound like I'm turning left. So straight on second exit, just get really slow. When you get there, face left a lot, so you're really sticking left tight. Big turn. That's it. More. That's good like that. That's good. It's all go left a bit more still. That's better like that. Then you go out, so that's much better. So you're in the lane. Spot on. That's good. See, there's a slight change that makes a big difference.
Yeah, that was a lot easier actually.
I'm going to try the one with the lights, so make sure that's that one we were looking to go to give way. But with lights, you shouldn't have to give way. Because I know there aren't many with lights on and all around here. This is the only one there is anywhere. Apart from like 5 ways in the city centre as well. But you don't get many of these. So straight on again until we get to the roundabout. It's up to you. Without me answering any questions, so that's good. So from here you get to the sign a little bit better, because before we came at the side road. But look out for Evesham, let me know which way Evesham's going to be.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's straight.
That's it.
Yeah,
So is there any benefit to going to the right lane or not?
If I wanted to overtake, but
That's it.
I don't want to do that.
It's actually slower than the right and slower. So that van still unchanged lanes and until then. Did you go through a red light yet? So that white van just undertook, went through a red light. Okay, so when the lights change green, it's worth looking right, but not for too long. You have a quick look. If they're stopping, then you go.
Okay.
Otherwise, you get people here from the back. So we're thinking, well, they're on green. Anyone jumping that line? That's good. So that car next to us almost stalled in, that cash guy. When he moves off, the kind of jumped around stalling. Is he coming off the motorway? That's silver one. Shouldn't be. No, he's not. That's good. So how could that be suited? The one little thing could be better on that.
I should have signalled earlier.
That's it.
Yeah.
So how's that help?
So it would have told the car going round that I wasn't following with him.
Yeah, that's good. Now I know it's pretty obvious where you're going because you are going that way. That was good. So we'll go straight down now, we're going to go a different way, then we'll come back a bit more on the roundabout and then a bit more manoeuvring if we need to. That's good. don't do many crossroads now. We did a few at the beginning, but straight on. We're going to go to a place, it's not a place, but there's a sign for a public weighbridge. So if you follow that, what colour would that sign be if it's information?
Brown? Wait, no, that's attractions.
That's it, that would be an attraction.
Information. If it's information, it should be white, I think.
Yeah, that's good. What's that red X means? We've seen that before, we didn't mention it, but it's like a red X in a circle, blue circle.
Yeah. What does it mean?
It's like no stopping. It's like, it's obvious, but don't stop here. Don't stop on the road. I don't know why you would, but it's like saying don't park on this road. There's no waiting, no stopping. It doesn't really matter what it is because you're not going to stop here. You're going to pull up and wait here. So this is no waiting. No, the one line's no waiting. Two lines no stopping.
So what does the blue bit mean? Why is it not white?
It's like circle. You sound like don't. Don't circle me. Don't do things. So it's also don't stop here.
Alright, I saw the sign. It says left.
That's
so
good.
do I go down here?
That's good.
Okay. Okay, I should slow down. Maybe I should have done it first.
That's it, so you can't get not wrong because two's okay. He jumps a little bit, but it's not massively wrong. One will be massively wrong, but two's good. So, which way does the road actually go now?
Oh, we're going.
That's it.
Right.
So this dragon's teeth, if you brake now, this dragon's teeth are the arrows. This will tell you where to brake. That's good. Yep, so to the right, then end of the road right. In fact, still following the weighbridge. I don't know where the weighbridge is, but I've seen that sign quite a few times. So it's clear here, just follow the white car. Because there's kind of two whites there. That one I would really call ahead, but it's right and left, whatever you want to call it. This is one of the feature if you can, we'll do a bit with sat navs because the sat nav there can be confusing in one word in different ways. So I need to follow now Birmingham. I won't speak for a few minutes now. Just follow Birmingham. It's all up to you.
Second makes sense really weird looking. Okay. Oh, okay, right.
Surprised you done it before we do. That's good. That's good. Because the main thing is tell people what you're going to do and then do it. It's because you control the car that we're not losing control, but normally if you're roundabout mirror signal, normally if there's a roundabout sign, it's coming up soon. So you won't get like a sign here, and it won't be like miles away. It could be, but not normally.
It's going okay, see. So now we have to try here. And that's not so that's fine.
That's good. Yep, that could change. So still Birmingham, that'll take us all the way back to the Maypole. you want to do like manoeuvring or anything in particular you want to go over?
I was quite happy with the parallel park. I think that went quite well. Maybe more turns in the road. Actually, no. Well, I don't know. Last time I did it was okay.
But try whatever you want. It's just going to try a few different things. There is one thing actually. What we'll do is we go this roundabout left first exit. There's one thing we can go over now on the diagram, and then we'll go and give it a go when we get there. Yep, so left first exit. Next left, then immediately right. So you pull up.
Okay.
Do you remember we just one in the past? We go left, right. You pull up just outside the cemetery gates.
Yeah.
Really slow. That's good. That's it. So you pull up just after that car. Good. It doesn't really matter, but it's just what we do after. That's good. Right, so leave all turned on. Yeah, camera's working again now. It's just got too hot, I think.
Right.
What's the temperature now?
32.
Yeah, I think so. See, the car's from like 35, 36 because it magnifies all the heat. If it gets too hot, they just shut down because it damages otherwise. It's only because of extreme sports cameras, but they don't can't handle them being in the car. So, yeah, the other one we're going to go over was the crossroads I mentioned outside the test centre. So, we're going to have, I've draw this one in. This is going to be because when we get there, I don't have much time to talk about this. So you're going to have that and that. And there's a thin strip of curve there, then it widens like that, and there's a longer or larger bit of whatever's like grass in there. And you've got road like that. And this looks wrong, but this is how it is. This road is deliberately kind of like that. It's slightly up from the arrow. It's more like that, a little bit further up. So this is traffic coming that way. There's two lanes that way, and there are two lanes that way, and then that one is a separate lane that appears on the right. So, how would you turn right from here into there? What exactly would you do?
So you'd be in the right lane, and then you come in, signal and come into this area.
Yeah.
And I think you wait maybe here.
That's it. The thing is, how's this one different to most of the ones we did before, where we did crossroads in the past?
Because they can be. No, they can do that. No, they can't.
What's that?
Just thinking, is there normally a car there or not? But I think.
Yeah, because in the past, as if we did go around the front more often than not, and then we go around the back, which we didn't. I think we did it. I think we did somewhere, but I can't remember where it was. But what's going to happen is when you come up here, a lot of people get it wrong, and you just sit in the middle like that to go either way. So, first of all, I said mirrors us to the right, move over. If anyone's here, which is right there, people from here can come over, that's fine. People from here should only turn to their left, like that. Can't do it, do a flat tire, is it? Maybe not a flat tire. But I always wonder what he's doing there. Yeah, so if you get something like that, it could make it more confusing. So you get in the middle, wait for these to clear. They might wave you on whatever, this is what we're going to see when we get there. If they wave you on, be aware that they might not see cars passing on their left, not down there. Just become a bus lane here. So all these people are trying to get over. This is what's quite a confusing one. So these ones here should only turn left for this reason. If they come over, as they often do, it's just too busy, there's too much going on. So you should sort of come in the middle, right there. Big thing is when you get in the middle, how much your position stay? Like if you're in the middle there, how much you stay?
Like,
where don't you want to drift?
I don't want to come to where that arrow is.
Yep.
I want to stay back.
That's it. So you stay back when you go in the middle. A lot of people who's wrong, all come up and then drift like that, looking right and drift back into the live lane here. He's all blocking the lane here. So I keep straight, get on the arrow, and then here. This is where the test centre is. We haven't been there that often, but you mind there's loads of shops around here. You get people parking there. There's people in there like stick men whenever there. You get people all over the place. So it might be you see a chance. You got to make sure you've got somewhere to go. So nothing actually new. We have done all this before, but just to be aware that it's not dangerous, but it's quite busy. So you come back in the middle way and then go. You might just see a meeting. If not much is going on, you can see really simple. But if it's really hectic, it can go really badly wrong. So let's go and give that a go. It's not just because it's outside the test centre we do it, but it does help to have seen this because you do often come back this way and you don't want to get this at the very end and mess it up. Because if you haven't seen this, it's quite awkward. It looks easy, it should be easy, but people do it the wrong way. They come up from there, go like that, and then you've got to make your mark to go the wrong way. If there's like 10 in a row, you can't wait for them all to go. But let's go and have a look, see how it goes. It's all about making it up as you go. Do you remember last time we did this one? Do you remember we came out here, we said we were going to go right? So if you remember, you went left or something. So I remember talking about going right and you turn left. Is that someone else I'm thinking of?
I don't remember, but I think you have to, is it like you have to point?
Actually, no, so you did it well. I think there's a Cardiff flat tire again. It's going the other way now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I filmed it with someone because I didn't have any film. I think we did do it correctly. Yeah, you did do it correctly because someone the day before you did it wrong because it was pointing right and went left. That's it. So that's fine. Well, let's go. So we're going to go right out of here.
But there was something about this, right? Wasn't there?
Yeah. Now, how is your position on this and why?
It was like it was unusual, and so maybe it was you had to go. Oh, was that it? You have to go quite left and then come back right.
That's it. Because if you just go right, what would happen with the back right wheel?
It would go over the curve.
That's it. Okay, so point left, but go right. Sorry. Right, so it's up to you again. Do you want me to go over that crossroads, or do you want to do that on your own?
I'll try to do it.
Yeah, that's good. There's that car as well, we haven't mentioned this before today. When it's hard, a lot of people drive with their arm out the window. That was the passenger, not the driver, but a lot of people drive with their arm like that. So watch out for that, because what could go wrong with them if they drive with one arm out the window?
Then they're going to be a bit like slower to respond to stuff.
That's it. Yeah, like you get a lot of people do that, just hang their arm out the window for some reason. But it's better to keep your arm in the car. Well, so right out of here, left first exit on the roundabout, and I'll take you back down into your carriageway. Well, so let's give that a go. See that camera's baking on your things. They do get hot, but not too hot. You definitely do. That's good. Why is that so important? It might seem obvious, but why?
Because they'll think I'm going that way. That's good right now.
That's good. That's great. It's not going to crossroads if you're crossing traffic because we are there. That's good. Just look at that man with the flat tyre because you're going quite away if he's got a flat tyre. You might go into the farm shop. Is he going to maybe dump his car or something? No. Why is that just going up and down the road with a flat tyre then?
It was on his phone as well.
Yeah.
So which way was it?
So left first exit.
Okay.
That's what he called it right there. You still can't be any further. Anyway, so let's see. That's good. That's great. Because that van is going the other way and you've got time. That's good. Why does he struggle a little bit though?
Because I'm in third.
That's it. So what could you do there to avoid that?
I should have come down second.
That's it. But going is good. Because not wrong, you're not slowing down. They go around as we're not slowing down badly. They thought you're going a bit slower, I'll go around you. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was weird actually, because I was putting my foot down, I wasn't moving.
Yeah, that's it. That's when you've got at the very low end of what third can do. It's like saying change me down, I can't go that slow. It's good on going on around us now as well.
There's the car that's overtaking.
That's good. So they're not really getting on with it. So if you're going to overtake, get on with it because they're kind of lingering a bit. And they're going to pull in front of us.
Oh no.
So I think on that slow they don't really have to overtake because now we're going to have to hold back a bit. So as you get way back, you might have to go around, I can't see the speed, but that's up to you. There's no real rush or no need to. This was something before about the road rage, not probably this car, but if someone passes you, then you pass them, they don't like it, and they sometimes pass you again, and you get people sort of chasing each other down the road. I don't think that will, because it looks like it's a sort of laid back man, but you know, you do get that.
Because they're very good overtaking me now as well, I think.
Yep, so what speed are we doing?
60.
Yep, that's okay. You don't have to do 70 and 60 is okay, as long as it's not like a big lorry or whatever stuck behind. You do save quite a bit of fuel in 60 compared to 70. Yeah, I don't know how much exactly, but it's quite a bit. So it's still following Birmingham. It's been quite a long time been following those signs.
Oh, is that left only?
That's it.
Okay,
Just there to once it. Just go. Give me the flat. It's just 2 is too high. Okay, I mean 1. So off we go. Yeah. We need to have a look at that because that's come a few times. It's just 2 is much too high for that speed. So can we get to the right lane or not?
let's go.
Yep, so we signal now. Let's go. That's good. That's good. So straight ahead. That's it. And next road on. We'll have a look at it. Next road on the right.
Okay.
So do move the signal now. Brake in. So it's where the line appears, so we move over to the right lane.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yes,
Zip,
yeah.
and then clutch drops down, and then the rest of you. So let me know when you get a chance to go, because it can be a bit awkward. That man walking out the road, that's what I'm saying about. Would there have been time there or not?
Well, I thought they were going to be a bit faster.
That's it.
than that, so maybe I could go
That's
now.
good, that's good. Yeah, so that other one wouldn't have gone, that was good. It's just that just you get thinking about all the chances. Yeah, so the gears about there, what's going wrong with the gears? Well, we'll talk about that in a bit because it's a bit busy down here. This is where your test begins, is all the learners come down here. We'll all practice more, but just so you know, at the end of your test, you don't often finish here. But you're not expected to be great parking on the right because it's not something you have to do. But we'll look at that. Because there are too many of us you don't have to do it, but we could. So squeeze them a bit, that's good. That's great. That's good. Because that van shouldn't be part of this, the problem. It's also in our diagram, it's very hard to get in there sometimes.
I'm just going to stay here.
That's good.
Yeah, so many.
So we'll go left first exit. I don't know what they're doing now, that bloke is having an argument with someone. I think what's happened there is that they're going to park for a test and someone's pulled up and it's how we need that space for a test.
So
You know, we said on the parking, if you don't park quick enough, that's what happens. People pull in and they'll think, oh, I'm going to have that before you get there, and then nip in.
yeah.
I've seen that happen there a lot. It's annoying because we have to park there to get the test done. Whereas they could park down here and walk up if they wanted to. But we could park here as well, but if you got your test in 2 or 3 minutes, you can't run it. So if you pull up on the... If there is anywhere good or not?
There's also drives.
So we're going to the road right. So there's no rush, but let me know when you see somewhere you could pull over. It probably won't be one for quite a while, but just let me know when you see one. If you see one, because it might not be one. Cars in a stupid place, isn't it? around, otherwise when there's at the line. Because this one or maybe that one there, but that's about the only ones you get around here. It doesn't matter whenever we move for too long, but it's just this is okay. You can just pull it there and not blocking it on there. So I don't want to turn off because of the heat now, but otherwise I'll turn off and go over this. But what's going wrong with the gears a few times?
Picking the wrong gear for the speed.
What's been wrong about? What's been bad about it a couple of times?
Did I stall on that last roundabout? I nearly did.
It's almost what can be better about the gear? Like on each occasion it's happened, what can be better about it?
I should have been in a lower
Yeah,
gear,
that's
I
it.
think.
Yeah, this may be the aircon because it's really hot. It's so hot today, it does affect the car. So normally that may have worked too, but not today with the aircon blowing, the engine you can't hear as well. Now my body is just because you can't hear the engine as well, so it's quite loud in the car. I'm trying to leave that down, but if you don't have it down too low, it overheats the cameras. So it's just about brake, lower gear is best or safe. You say the one, definitely one, because the other one you saw, it's going in 2, it's too slow, so you just about normally get away with it, but it's just too slow for 2, so 1 will work, and off you go.
Okay.
The lower gear out of 2 is a safe one, like the one when you came on spec, it's fine, we turn left, and it's all a bit slow, just go down to 2, go, because 2 you'd have the power to pull away. This is factoring the heat when the air is hotter, it doesn't condense as well in the engine. So if you're driving really hot areas, like now it's really hot, it does struggle a bit more. It's like a person, if you had to run in the heat, it cars the same as a person really, you can't expect it to perform as well. It doesn't affect you that much, but there is a difference where you've got to come down maybe lower gears. You may even not drive as fast because you don't want to overwork the engine. But if you go faster, the air blows through the engine more, so it works either way. Yeah, so just coming down the gears a bit more, so down, yeah, maybe down to 1 instead of 2, or maybe down to 2 instead of 3, just like that.
Okay.
We'll try that again, maybe not just now, but that's just a general thing, not so much on the roundabout. The roundabout itself was good, it's just like the gears, the more the issue there. So anything else you want to work on at all? Maybe not many, you might do some on the way back, but anything else in general?
Yeah, I'm quite worried about the roundabouts now, because I was doing them fine before. And now
it wasn't just the gear, because the roundabout itself was good. If the gear goes wrong, then when you think about that, your steering went a bit off, then you lose control of that. So it's just a knock-on effect from the gear. So if you come down the gears more, we'll have a look at that now, because we'll go around one way in particular where it's quite. I'm just thinking if I can turn this on. Yeah, I'll tell you this one now, because it's something we can go over when we get there. But draw this one in. That was good across Fresno, we'll try that again more, but I just wanted to see one of those where you go around the back. We're going to have in a bit is it's quite a long road with a sharp bend at the end like that. It's up a hill, so if you're going left around this sharp bend up a hill, what effects that can have in your car?
it's going to like break the car for you, so you should go to a low gear.
That's it. So on this one, a lot of people struggle because they come up the hill, they steer, bang, 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 stall, 3 or 4, whatever you're in. So you come up the hill, clutch right down, steer, brake, get there, probably 1, creep and go. That's what you be careful of. Because when you get there, it doesn't look that bad, it looks quite inconspicuous, but it is quite a bad hill. It's not the one we did on the way back, you know, at the very end where we turn left. And we had trouble in the past, but it's okay now. It's not quite the same, it's similar to that, where you're on a hill, it bends a lot, so clutch down, steer. But let's go and give that a go, because although it's not the roundabout, it's the same sort of thing about its planning and positioning, but generally it's really good. So let's go straight on. So those little things we're working on there, you don't have to indicate if that car's coming towards you, you could. They're not probably going to care because they're nowhere near us, but if anyone's inside at all, it's generally best to indicate. So, which way does the road naturally go? That car's been good there, haven't it? Where did you give way to them?
So I go in.
That's good, that's it. That's great. What are you doing now?
That's it. And I'll stay here.
That's good. That's good, that's good, that's it, that's good. That's good because they're being good there. They don't have to give way, but they're being kind doing that. So which way is the road going?
I think this way.
Yeah, that's it, that's good. Because that way you would be crossing someone else's path, so that would be a right turn. Whereas this, you just follow to the left. Yeah, that's good because they could have just barged way down and may just give way further back. That's good stuff there. That's where keeping momentum is important, because you're showing them, look, okay, we've seen you giving way, we're going to roll through, and then we'll go. So, let's go end of the road left. I won't so much again now because the little thing that went a bit wrong, we'll fix that up, and then we're back to where we were before. things will go wrong when you drive when you're new because you can't be perfect straight away, so you'll never be perfect. But you have to be able to deal with these things. From the beginning, they've improved a lot because at the beginning of today, some of you were coming out quite fast, but now you're stopping further back looking more. That's a lot better. If you think of all the new things you've seen today, hardly anything's gone wrong at all. All the new roads we did, they've all been good.
Yeah, that's true.
So whether you're on your own or on a test, it's the same. It's the way that if you feel that feels a bit wrong, you think I'll do the next one differently.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good. So it's what you do to adjust, as long as you don't keep getting standing wrong down the road all the time. So that's good. So I kind of manoeuvre, if the manoeuvre goes a bit wrong, try it again, don't do the standing again, so we'll fix it up.
Should I go in fourth now? No.
You could, but I wouldn't, just because that bus, the view's not brilliant.
Okay.
So when they go next left, so not too far away, but not this driver, it's just a little bit around the bend.
Okay.
It's almost opposite that white kind of moon buggy looking thing. It's just so it makes it really slow. That's it, and then just get your suits. That's it. See, that approach is a bit too quick because you're not quite braking enough, you run out of time to get it again. It's got sort of brake, then down to 2. Because your approach, you're not flying down because you're going too quick, you can't get it done. So now imagine that ladder thing falls off, you sort of brake a lot.
Yeah.
And then you'll come down to 2. We don't have to know, that's what you would do. So this isn't the one I spoke about, it's similar. So really dodgy kind of view is what you do.
I should be in first.
That's good, because it is open, but not until you get there. It's quite deceiving, this. That's a good approach.
We could go actually, that was
Good, but again, not that bad. That's good. If you didn't go there, that's bad because that van was whatever it's a long way back. So it's a small chance, you don't have to rush it, but when you feel more comfortable with those, like that one, he's going to pull away, that's fine, because he's gone on when he's gone, he's already doing the same speed as us. But to do that is actually quite hard, you're getting better and better now, but you've got to kind of build up, so you get like the, what's it called, kind of hooking it up, that's it, you kind of hook it all together, you kind of get 1, 2, 3 going. So end of the road we go left, I won't talk through it, but this is the one I was talking about. The one tip I'll give you for safety, because this is really bad, and even again on some tests I warned you this, there is a bus lane around the corner that you can't go in, it's very hard to see.
okay.
So once you turn left, don't go in the bus lane. But how you turn left is up to you, just got to get the control good.
So I can move
That's what he's doing.
lane.
It's a bit late to be honest.
Oh,
That's it. I mean, the bus line's actually been relayed lately, so you can actually see a little bit better.
so I need to go.
So when you come out, you go straight to the right. So if you know
Oh.
the bus line's there, don't even go in it.
Okay.
If you don't notice there, you can tell now quite easy because it does say, you didn't used to say that on the floor, but now it's been painted quite fresh, same bus lane. Yep, so that one on the way is just mirror, signal, then manoeuvre, because that one you do is all manoeuvre, mirror, signal.
Yeah.
So the main thing is tell them what you're going to do. We're not going to go left here before you're not the signal like now, tell all them you're going to go, then do the rest. If you're sort of braking doing the gear, they don't know what you're going to do. Like now they're saying I'm going in the garage. Well, then that's what they should be doing. That's good. Okay, no danger out of that man because he's walked behind us, fine. He didn't plan on walking in front, so that's okay. So when you get towards the end, a lot of time it's kind of revisiting the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Like the mirror signal manoeuvre. So now one more guy on the maypole, and I'll head back over from there. We might do a bit of manoeuvring on the way back. We'll come out next time, we'll work on just that thing about the gear. Okay, it might not happen because next lesson it won't be support. You won't have the aircon blasting and it'll be a lot easier. That's good. So imagine if you were going to go right, but we're not. You see, you should go in the back of that blue car there. This is for his position, you couldn't, because nice fresh paint.
Yeah.
Bus lane paint. It's coming up on the left now as well.
The bus
Up
lane.
behind.
Oh, the
That bus,
car.
that's it. It's that
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
That's good. That's just so you're aware this is good about checking things. So right on the roundabout, 4th exit, it's up to you. That's good. That's really good. Because I know they haven't changed that person on the box going, but that's good stuff. Yeah, that's right. But that's good though because you saw that well. Where's that man going? He's just sitting there now. Oh, he's going there. So when he's until they've finished, don't go. Because if we move, he might tell someone next to us to move. When's he going to be safe?
I have to wait till they get to the
That's it.
pavement,
Yeah, that's good around there. That's good. Just so you know, well, that man stopped you not to use a crossing. But yeah, so right 4th exit. That's good. I was just pushing in case you got it wrong, but you didn't. I'll explain in a second. That's good.
2, 3, this is the corners, and then this is 4.
It's got it wrong there. That's good. That's fine. That's good. See, twice there we did nothing wrong. I just went for the wheel because that red car was getting close, but that was them pushing too far over. The aim position there was good. I was just ready to push in case they swerved.
Okay.
Because on the left there was a jam build up, so I thought they might swerve towards us. Because some people see a jam and swerve. So I said when I was saying about the bus coming up before, you didn't do any wrong there, but the bus was sneaking up on the left. So you think, well, my option of moving left has gone. So looking back, I could have not gone for the wheel, but I'd rather that than crash and then have what to do with.
Is that big like thing with all the cars on top of it?
So I imagine that's speed's good.
Should that have gone when it did?
No, so I just want to have 20 down here. No, that's I shouldn't have gone. That's he just pulled out. But it's good you noticed there was one on the back of the trailer. It's easy to think, oh, it's just one vehicle. There's got another one on the back. So straight on. What's going on here?
There's a jam, so maybe I should wait here, not on the road.
That's good. Could you get over or not?
Oh,
That's good.
okay.
Yes, that car's been signalling left all the way down the hill as well. So I don't think they're going to go left unless they've been signalling really early. So I think that was good, but why do you almost stall?
Because I was in the wrong gear.
That's it, so straight down to 2, that's good. Because your braking is good, but as soon as you didn't go, straight down to 2. So are they going to turn left or not? No. Okay, that is lethal. If someone comes down that road, they'll pull right out in front of them. I've seen that a lot this week. Sometimes people have the music on loud, they don't hear the signal or whatever. So just keep back as you are, this is good. Because anyone's going to pull out and if they see them signaling.
So he's straight.
So straight, that's it. So third's good for now. Is it worth coming down or not?
I don't think so.
That's good. Because that one is good because you got the momentum. Whereas the other one you kind of lost the momentum. When you try and get it back, you can't. So what could you do to warn them the signals on if you really wanted to?
Like you flash the lights.
That's it. So I wouldn't know, but you could if you think there's a danger, you stand up, watch out, or you might blow the horn, whatever, to warn people. Because if anyone comes down these side roads, they're going to pull out in front of them. I mean, it's been on for about a mile now, that's it. You see what happens is a serious fall in the test, because that's a really dangerous problem to have. I mean, quite lucky no one's come out from the left so far. So that's really good, that's smooth. That's where if you go 2 there, that would have jumped quite badly, but always good. Where can you stop now?
I should stop here.
That's it, that's good.
Not in the
Trousers. Yeah, especially on this roundabout, this car could cause big trouble here. So we're going to go straight on. But that car, if they don't see the signal, they'll cause a crash here, so just keep well back. See, anyone from the left is going to pull out thinking they're turning left. Oh, no, the signal's come off for last. Let's come back on. No, they are going left this time.
Okay.
That's what I noticed.
That's
good. That's good.
It's going straight.
That's great, because that's where if your hand come down to 1, definitely would stop. Why don't you have to indicate there?
It's a very small room.
That's it. So it doesn't matter you can, but just certainly you don't have to. That's good because those gears are good. So it might just be like that 1 or 2 faults before you can go back to normal. So roundabout, let's go left first exit. Best key for this is what? That's good. That's it. Left what's going on before you go to the one.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
That's it, that's good. You have to give that car behind it to start to move off as well. Okay.
Yeah,
That's good. That's it, that's good. That's good. You have to be careful because that red car behind can start to move off. So if you move off then brake, that's when you're going to get hit. So look left, no way, just don't move at all. I've had that happen when you move off brake, smash, and it's so why didn't you go? It's still their fault, they're still here, but you don't know that close. Like, I remember as well, we're not going to finish at the station because it's a bit too busy. So we'll finish round down the road and I'll drive you back up. Because the last time we couldn't park anyway. We've only got another one lesson this on the Tuesday, haven't we? Or
yeah,
two
yeah.
in mind, but yeah, so we'll have that
Getting very close now.
That's good. That's good because your position and the gear were both good. Which is sometimes you have to do that, you have to kind of slow down and steer gear together. So we're going to go roundabout left, first exit. So where exactly is the first exit?
Is it Redditch? No, wait, it's not. There's the little one, isn't
That's it. Because this is very important, you can see all these exits. So I remember doing this before, we had a bit of study happen with this. So hill, bad view, hot weather, best gear is going to be what?
1.
That's it. So definitely 1, straight 1 now. That's it, straight down. That's it, come and go. That's 1, 2, 1. So go. So definitely 1, not 2. It's 2 will not work. It's got to be 1, go. That would never be 2 because the heat, the hill, the traffic, straight to 1, just right away. So if you go to there, massive stall. That's when you need to work on those gears a bit. Because even though they were saying 1 there, you still went to 2. So what made you go to 2?
I don't know, I think it must be just like force of habit.
Yeah. That's in there, you got to kind of break the habit to you get some habits are good, but you don't always want to go too on a roundabout. Get sometimes clear weather, clear day or whatever, not so hot weather with the aircon not on, that may work, but there that would definitely stop. Because 1 is always going to work. If 1 doesn't work, nothing's going to work, you can't get any lower. So it's always good to give that a go. We're going to try it one more time and then we'll finish off somewhere around here and I'll just drive it back in the last bit. It's only because we can't park, it's not because anything's gone wrong. Can't park at the station, that is. It's too busy. So they go next road on the left. So then people crossing will try 2, it could be 1. So 2 is good for now. Keep nice and wide out, that's it, go. That's it. That's as long as you don't move left, because if you move left, you're moving towards a curve, it's making it harder. If you go left, you want to move out, keep out, swing it in.
Okay.
So now the road's bending right, which way would you position to go around the right bend?
Left a bit.
That's it. Because what could come around the corner?
Like a muscle.
That's it, that's good. So if it does, it's quite tight around here. That's great. You want to go next left, so you don't really move right, but you kind of keep right as you are. That's good. That's good. There's how much room you got there? Loads of room. Whereas before you was all right up against the curb. It's not so bad that you're going to hit it, but you're kind of squeezing against the curb as you come up. Right, turning or what? That's good. Okay, good. Whatever they do, we go. Because if we stop, we're just getting in the way. But that's good. They're signaling now, but the front signal wasn't signaling when we were there. So now, big hill, what don't you want to do?
I don't want to change.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So you could, but you would struggle. So push, push, push. Okay, if it wasn't so hot, whatever, maybe you would. I normally do on this road, but with the van there especially. That's good. It's good you're doing this because you don't often get to drive in a heat wave in this country, especially. But it's good to experience how it feels different.
Okay, is this? Oh, wait. Oh no. Okay, we just turned.
That's it.
Let's turn another round.
Notice when the engine temperature in between the two dials, that should also be on number 4, so I've 4 of 8 lines. So if it's going like above 4, is when you might want to pull over and stop. So end of the road we go left. Again, pretty dodgy kind of situation, what do you do?
So definitely first.
That's it. What was kind of dodgy about, actually, it's not that dodgy, but what was kind of a bit awkward about them?
I can't see very well, I think.
That's it.
Coming round.
I said before about this, but as well as seeing, what else do you normally do to tell if cars are coming?
Oh, you could hear?
Yep. With the aircon on hard like this, kind of quite fast, you can't hear that well. So that's why the I'm just going to slow down one. Just going to go. Just going to wait and then go. So at the end of the road there's a roundabout we've got left. That'll take us back around to where we get to the other little roundabout.
So, sorry, but left, yeah?
Yep. So roundabout left. So I want something to get now. It's back over to you, driving on your own. But they feel quite rusky, kind of brake on, brake off, brake on. You got to slow down, slow down, slow down, stop, and then go. You can go, but you tend to car be on go, no, not. It's all confusing. So it'll be on brake smooth, like with the lights if these change. So braking softly about now, they might not, but see if they're going to. Nope, so roundabout left first exit. So this one, for example, braking a lot. Definitely won't, it's so busy. Braking, 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 constantly slow down, constantly braking. Straight to one. That's better. Can we go? See that when you brake you can go. That's when it's working on the other way. Can we go? Sorry, just going the other way. I thought he was going to come over, didn't he? He went that way. I couldn't see it, I don't know if it was sitting up, I couldn't see it. That's good. So could you check in the right mirror as well? Because you know when you pull up quite far left. So there's anyone overtake. That's good. So the way to the roundabout, what's better is you go and brake, 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 stop. Because what I did before, you go and brake, off, go, no, stop, yeah, go, no. So it's confusing people behind. If you keep braking all the way, you tell them slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Now we'll go, no, not smack. So it's got to slow down, stop. When your brake comes off, you go in, that's it. Okay. Or you don't have to go, but you say, no, I am preparing to go. Because you had a few like there, like full starts, where you kind of go, stop, smash. That's when people are driving the back of you. So last one, you saw braking's good, but you could have just gone straight away. So you brake, look, go, slow down.
So yeah.
You just keep braking all the way. When you definitely shoot at 100%, then you go. Because at the moment you kind of go in, then yeah, can I? It's too late. So roundabout will go left first section, but how do you say this had to be done from before?
Definitely. So I should be in one.
Yeah, so don't even bother me to say like this traffic, the weather, whatever, it's never going to be two on these conditions. There's so much going on ahead. You might even need one before then, but let's see. Yeah, so way back. One early, break off roll. That's good. That's good, so you got lots of bit of time. Is it worth getting up to second or not?
Probably not.
No, was it? It's so busy, our school's coming out at the time of day, so that's it. So if you don't know where they're going, what should you be doing on your approach?
Sorry?
What should you do? Like, because when you said I don't know what they're doing, what did you do with the clutch then?
I should clutch down and brake.
That's it. Because when you're using your hand, I don't know where they're going, you've been in clutch and going. So it's going to be, I don't know where they're going, clutch down, stop straight away. Because you're sort of dragging onto the roundabout, called dragging on. So we'll go straight on for a little bit. And the other good is just that you go in before you know you can go, then you think, oh, I can go, you've already gone. Because your tyres are going over the line, then you say I'm going to go, you've already gone. So you've got to brake more, keep way back, don't go at all, 100% sure, then you go. Okay, love is good, not bad at all, we're just improving these things up. It's what we're going to keep tuning up and getting better and better. But it's already good. that's when it's all pretty much done. So next road on the right this time. So I know it sounds odd, we'll slow it down a lot. Choosing the gear. Can we definitely go? Yep, so we go. So when you approach the roundabout too, you can definitely tell. Just don't go. I'll demonstrate it on my back so I can show you that one. It's a very awkward roundabout, that, especially this time of day. In fact, you might not even go back that way now because we're going back the other way, but it's okay. What I'll do is if we change the route, we can go back and I'll drive that one, I can show you that stuff going on. So it's going to follow the road round to the right. If you pull in the lay-by just where there's two cars, the van and the cars.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're after the cars.
Let's go. Right, so let's drive it back and I'll show you that stuff on the way back about the creeping or the approach.
Okay. That's horrible out there.
Yeah. I know we put it off for a bit to acclimatise to, but I forgot to do that. So I'm just going to get going for this. So it's a little bit like doing the end of this road. You just sort of approach slow, slow, slow. You don't want to tell them that you're going to go until you're definitely going to go. So not quite the same here, I'll wait till we get to that roundabout mainly. But overall, what do you think of all that? Everything we've done today?
I was quite pleased with my manoeuvres. And then I didn't get it well at the start, but then I don't know. I just kept making small mistakes and like forgetting to signal as well.
What was it?
Like, and the gears, I don't know if it's just like I'm too hot and
Yep.
I don't feel that hot, but I don't know.
It's like, for example, I creep a little bit. He might go now, yeah. So I'll creep a little bit more. I should be after this. Yep. Let's get to it again. So you got the best example there, but the roundabout's a better example. If you sort of look at the way I do is when I approach, I'll kind of brake, keep back. When I go, I'll definitely go. So full start is when you sort of move, then stop, and then smash. There's a car behind, so I'm going, no I'm not, smash. It's still their fault, but you're left with your car smashed up for months. Or you might be written off. It's gone up to 34 now, so it's quite hot.
It's pretty hot. So, are you not meant to, is that right, when there's the roundabout, are you not meant to go at the same time as the person on your right?
You can, but you've got to be certain.
Right, okay.
You've got to be sure. If they're going, definitely go. You notice when I come out that road back there, I didn't just go, I kind of crept, look, because I was pretty sure no one was on left, but to make sure, you creep, crawl, make absolutely certain. If there was someone there, I could have braked, stopped. No ideal, but it's better than going in and smash. So, this roundabout will go ahead. Yes, so, yeah. I might go left actually if it's really busy, we'll see. But you come into this one, I'll go ahead, so do brake, I'll go left. So dropping down to one. So the one in front has already gone. That's what you don't want to do. So look, I'll brake softly like that, so I'm not giving the impression I'm going to go. So I'll keep back and I go, yeah, go, come in. But, so you keep back before the line. When you cross the sign, I'm going to go. It's how when you give around these aren't bad. You sort of keep back more like that, so I can give away how I'm coming through. And if you give away sort of too late, it's awkward.
Yeah.
Like awkward you to get out again. So they were cookie right, but I couldn't see him, so I'll carry on. And this one's a sound like when you turn right in a moment, you kind of hang on the corner because it's really hard to see. So what I do, I'm standing 2, doesn't matter. I do mirror, signal. I think 2's not going to work, it's too slow. So clutch, steer 1, wait for definite, now we'll go.
Okay.
So you just certain and then you go. Those are good, we did that one earlier on, that was all good. But it's just, you got to be certain. Imagine there's a roundabout, kind of where that lamppost on the left is. Sometimes when you approach that, like slow down, everything kind of goes, or brake off, brake on, you're stopping out there, you've gone, then you're going, so you've already gone before you decided to, if you know what I mean. So it's got to hold way back, stop way back, wait, and then go. Yeah, most are good, which if that mixed in with the gears going to be wrong can be a big problem.
Yeah.
So the one on the left there is okay, it's not sticking out, but you don't want to kind of come over the line then stop too late, because once you wheels cross that line you stand on going. So the red one, keep him back. No, that's it, it's obvious you're going to stop, because you're slowing down, you stopped. Whereas at that point you're coming off the brake, you're going, then you're stopping again. So if that van now on the left, if I suddenly lunge forwards, he shouldn't, but he might try and go. Because he's creeping a bit. He's on his phone or something. So it's not bad at all, it's going really well. We are almost at the end there of the standards you need to be able to get through a test. Okay, it's fair to say you could already probably pass one today. Because, you know, with what you've done, you can put all that together. And that'll be good. What we're trying to work on now is eliminate any kind of, what you call them, like, you know, things that come up every now and then.
Yeah.
Like problems that pop up.